Driving Auto 717. In this little blog, I would call it, I'm currently going to be driving to a local Pullet. It's probably about 10-15 minutes from the house. It's in Spring Grove, Pennsylvania area. So just kind of to get a couple last minute items for the Jimmy, and then also gonna look for a buddy of mine needs some parts for his. He has a Lincoln LS, so I'm gonna see if I can get some parts for that as well for him. So we'll see, and then also I think maybe this upcoming weekend or the following, I'm gonna do a little video introducing him into this into the channel. He is currently in the process of buying a 2002 Chevy Camaro. It has a fully forged motor, and it currently has a 200 shot of nitrous. So he's currently looking at hopefully getting that thing here shortly. He's just trying to work with the guy to pick it up. So we're trying to figure out a time for that, and kind of want him to. We've been talking, and we're thinking about adding him to the channel here just to get a little bit more action going. My funds aren't too deep right now, so just trying to get some things going and trying to liven things up a little bit. So we're working on some things here and there. But currently I'm just driving to the Pullet, and I'm going to cut to that so you don't have to watch me drive there, and we'll see what we can get into. So stay tuned. Hey guys, well welcome back. I am currently at the Pullet. As you can see here, there's a bunch of cars here. This is kind of all the Chevy lot of here. You can see it's a bunch of stuff. Currently looking at a Chevy Blazer. There's a couple things on here that I'm going to try to get. There's a skid plate down underneath here. It's like a plastic skid plate that I don't currently have, so I'm probably going to get that. And a couple other odds and ends things here that I'm hopefully hoping to get. I'm actually looking at this the rear end here. Oh, that's all messed up. I was going to say I was going to get this rear end here, but that's not going to work for me. I will need, this is a little bit newer than what I need, but I'm going to need a door card over here. Mine's all messed up, so I'm going to, hopefully I can find one that'll work. But so I'm just going to keep on looking here. I just found a ZR2, and I'm really liking these fender covers. If only this one wasn't all fucked up. Sorry for my language, but it just kind of pisses me off. So I might still grab it and then just see if I can get a new one of those. But definitely really liking this. Also thinking about getting this this back piece here and seeing if I can make something work. But I mean, this thing I know are pretty expensive online, so be a nice little adder on. So but anyways, I'm going to continue looking around here. This does have a nice rear bumper on it, so that might be a plus. But so we'll see. I'm going to see if I can knock this off. I need this. Mine's messed up, so I'm going to see maybe if I can get that, and hopefully we can make something work. So but yeah, this looks like this looks like a pretty nice ZR2. Guess it was just messed up in the front here. It doesn't really look too awfully bad, to be honest with you. Okay guys, so got almost everything I need. I found some window covers here. I got my front skid plate. Found a rear wiper. I'll show you what's wrong with mine. Mine currently is missing. There's this piece right here, if you can see it, and right now mine gets caught in here. So just got that. Right now I'm debating if I want to. I noticed my one leaf on the driver's side is about an inch lower than the passenger. So I've been debating right now if I want to tackle trying to get this done, get these bolts out. I don't really have the tools necessary for it, so just kind of put together a little makeshift kit here. and I only have, I'll show you here, I only have the this length of ratchet, so I mean, I don't even know if it's going to work. I'm going to mess around with it maybe for a little bit and just see. And I do have some bigger adjustable wrenches here, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off. I'm going to try, so we'll see. But I'm not going to do any promises here. I'm going to mess with it a little bit more and keep looking around here for some stuff. And also for that ZR2 that was over there a ways, the fender flares were all riveted on, and I didn't bring a drill, so kind of screwed myself on that. But I did get a good amount of things. I was missing a bump stop. You can see here, I got a bump stop for it. I might actually grab another one. This one's all dry rotted, you can kind of see it, so I might actually grab this one here. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. And I was actually in the midst of getting some, I was thinking about getting these shocks off as well. They look pretty nice, so I'm going to take the bottom bolt out and just see if it's even worth getting to. But there was some nice shocks on the Trailblazer over here, and I went to undo it and it extended and all the shit leaked out, so I'm disappointed with that. So I'm going to mess with this a little bit, and if I don't get anything, I'm just going to kind of scrap it and move on. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm on my way home. I got a bunch of stuff. Got a couple things for my wife's car as well. There's a couple plastic pieces that were cracked and everything here and there. So I got that all done, looking really good. I have to run home here quick and get ready for a wedding, and then I have my wife's little cousin just turned 16, so we have a little party for them tonight, and then hopefully after that I will show you guys everything I got, and we'll see how things go, and hopefully I can get I did find some things that I really wanted to get, like I was saying at the junkyard there. I need a new leaf for the driver's side rear here. It's sagging really bad, so I need to get that. So I'm probably going to go back over there at some point and get that leaf. There's a couple of them there that will work. And then I saw a good amount of shocks, so I might get there's some like really nice Monroe, or I forget what the yellow ones are called, but I know they're always are they Bilsteins, I think, maybe? I'm not sure. But so I'm going to try to do that, and then try to get that on there. I did find a new radio, so hopefully that'll fix my problem with the radio clock staying on. So for temporarily, I just pulled the fuse number 3, and that seemed to fix it. It doesn't have the memory, so every time you start the truck up, you have to manually go back into the radio station that you want to listen to. So that kind of sucks, but I did find an aftermarket radio and a stock radio. But I'll show you guys everything I got then. Now I'm gonna go and get all dressed up and go to a wedding, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is kind of what I got at the junkyard. Got 2 speakers. They look almost brand new. They're JVC. So I got 2 of those. I got a new switch that the one I have, the back clip here is broken, so I got that. And then I got a new HVAC control. The one I have, this one that actually clicks, mine's like all messed up, and this one's just in really good condition. I finally figured out why my my rear hatch window doesn't work. It's actually this arm right here. If you can see, it's missing this little clip thing. So I can show it to you when I put it on. Then I found this performance coil. So I'm going to see if I can put that thing on, and I just found this fuse, had a bunch of fuses on it. Then I found this windshield side window covers, front cover for where the oil and stuff goes. And I found 2 radios. I found one, just a stock old radio, and then I found a factory replacement one, and then also a bump stop. The one bump stop on the one side is completely gone. So and I got all this, and then also I got some stuff for my wife's car for 15 bucks. So I'm just gonna try to work on this and try to put some of this stuff together, and I'll kind of take you along with it. Some of this stuff, like the speakers and things, shouldn't be too hard. Basically, I'm just replacing the rear door speakers here, which is kind of a pretty easy to do, but I'll show you taking the door panel off and things like that. So won't be too hard to do, and I'll touch base with you in a little bit when I get this stuff, start installing it. So let's start working. Hey guys, welcome back. It is the following morning. It was just really too dark to be able to show you everything I got done, so I just figured I'd do it in the late daylight. So I'm just going to kind of go over quickly what I all did and just kind of run through what everything costs, and just go from there. So last night it frosted a little bit, but as you can see, I got these windshield covers on. They were actually really easy to put on, so I got that done. I did the rear door speakers on both sides. They were pretty easy. There was 2 bolts here, and then this bolt, this screw right here you have to pull out, and then this pops off. And then I had to pop these off, take both of them off, and there's a small Phillips screw for that. So I just popped that off and then pulled it up enough that I could get to it, and then it was one of those star bits. I can't remember exactly which size it was, but there was 4 of them holding the factory speaker on. And as you remember, I got the aftermarket speakers for cheap at the junkyard. So I'm gonna keep on showing you. And then the other thing is I got the different door thing on, and as you can see, it is not even close to the same color. So I'm gonna have to eventually go back and find one that's a little bit better color-wise. I got this piece in here, and it doesn't really fit right. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it just does not fit at all. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out with that. So just got that done, and I do have some issues where this piece right here is what's supposed to help turn this thing off. But every once in a while, this thing will actually just get bent, and that's because it's so loose. So got that, and then I also got the heater. Oops, sorry. I also got the heater working. And I apologize for that annoying freaking ring. And then the actual head unit itself, the aftermarket one, I could not get working. And then the other head unit that I got from the junkyard, the display didn't work. So it kind of got screwed over there. So I'm probably just going to use the aftermarket plastic, and then just get a really, really cheap head unit for it. I think you can get them on Amazon or whatever for like 30-40 bucks. So I'm still having issues with the clock. I thought maybe if I fix this door switch here, that it would fix the clock from staying on all the time, but unfortunately it did not. So other than that, I didn't really do too much. I did get my wife's she had 2 pieces for the car, got that all in. And just so you guys know, I did pay $15 for everything. Oh, and also I got the rear bump stop on the driver's side fixed. That was pretty easy to do. The other one was completely gone, so I just popped that one in, lubed it up before I put it in, and got that done. So it wasn't too bad. So I think that's pretty much it for this week. So just hopefully you liked the video. Please subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you, and have a good one.